Hey everybody, it's Grant again with Caswell Aviation and vlog number 11. So today, this is based on a recent repair that I did on a Phantom 4 Pro, and this one actually was a yaw roll motor that I had to replace because there was burn smells and smoke emitting when the drone actually fired up. No pun intended. So anyway, replaced the motor, did the testing, still wouldn't do it, and then just out of basically a test, I replaced the entire camera gimbal system with a brand new one, and everything was working fine. Interestingly, if anybody didn't know this, but on the Phantom 4, the camera gimbal system is actually quite easy to replace. So when you're replacing the camera and gimbal system here on the Phantom 4, you remove screws all the way around this plate, you lift it out, and then you remove this cable after you've removed a couple more screws here, reinstall the new one, put this back on, put those screws inside there back on, put these screws in, and then reinstall the firmware, and away you go. It's actually one of the easiest repairs that you can make. Another handy tool that I recommend if you're doing any sort of drone repairs, because everything's up close, you're dealing with miniature items and little tiny screws that you got to place all over the place, is well-lit area. But this, which you can actually get from Home Depot, which I use when you're working underneath the car as well. So you can do it when you're instead of a trouble light, you stick this on the top of your head. And yeah, you can blind your wife with this as well, which is really fun to do. But using this when you're working on really intricate type of stuff, when you're working on the drone, is super handy. You look like a bit of a nerd, but who cares? It gets the job done.